Alright guys, welcome back to another episode. Tonight, I'm back on the heads again tonight, but I'm fishing a high water mark tonight. The way the tides fell, it's meant for high water tonight, so that's good. I'm fishing a different mark as well. I'm fishing about maybe 45 feet of water tonight over high tide. There was a massive gale yesterday, averaging between 40 to 60 mile an hour southwesterlies. I got sent a photo this morning of the guy that tried to go down Fleswick Bay to fish, and the foam was about 5 foot deep in like the cove where you go onto the beach. It was about 5 foot deep, and I think it was like that, like right along to the rocks, and he never bothered because it was too dangerous. He couldn't see where he was going, so he turned back. But it's all cleared up. It's all right down there. There's just a lazy swell tonight, but after last night's blow, I think what's going to be, we'll either get one decent fish or we'll just get nothing and get a few dogfish and stuff like that. But after last night's blow, there could potentially be a nice fish about, but we'll wait and see. It's hit or miss. Probably not, but you never know. So we'll have a go. Baits, I've dug some fresh lug just before the tides went too small, so I've got a little bit of fresh lug. I've got carp, only 2 wins, but they're quite big though, and a pack of the bluey. So yeah, hopefully they'll do the damage tonight. Like I said, the colours just start to die out as well of the water, but once darkness falls, it hopefully should be still okay for something to have a go. So my mate was on, well, one of my other mates was on the South Heads this morning, and he just got absolutely hammered by dogfish. I think he caught 8 dogfish, and they're coddling about £2, and that was that. Poor, just dogs battering you. It's the only problem when the sea calms down, they're there. But once the cold weather sets in and it starts getting icy cold, they start moving, and what you'll see is you'll catch maybe 3 or 4 cod and maybe 1 dogfish. It'll start coming like that. That's if we get the weather, of course. So fingers crossed that the southerly winds will continue and hopefully get some colder weather as well. So I'm just fishing my pulley rigs again tonight. I went to Paul's yesterday, Cumbria Guns and Tackle, for some trilene line and some 3/0 Sakuma Manta extra hooks. So I got some of that off him, and then I went to Matt's Baits and got a couple of carp wins and a pack of bluey off him. Just like kind of like spreading my money between the 2 shops, so I'm not just going to one, I'm spreading it between 2, so fair's fair, so to speak. So yeah, so I'll keep you updated if I catch anything. So catch you soon. Alright guys, I thought I pressed play then. I had like a little tap bite and slack line. It'd have been great that on the camera. I'm gutted because the rod was arched over, and I've just managed a conger there. I haven't weighed it yet. I'd say it's about maybe 6 or 7 pounds. Good scrap. As soon as I got into it, I knew what it was. I was out of breath. Had to go down there and land it. Bloody nightmare. So I've just put it in the pool here. I'll be back with you in a second and I'll show you it. My legs are like really jelly. I'll try and sort this out for you now. Just pop that there so you can see. Might drop the camera down as well. Oh, it's as far as it goes. I think I might put yours over here. Yeah, that'll be great. It's a good scrap. Bloody hell. It's trying to wrap itself around me like an anaconda. Right guys, here we are. Christ. Try and get it in the right position. There now. Oh, bloody hell. Well, I wish, I bloody wish I pressed play on my camera. I did. Well, I thought I did. But I bloody just pressed the photo instead. Nightmare. It would have been great to see that on camera. The rod arch of them bullying the fish in. But here we have it. You've got to be careful with these guys because they do bite. I've had them bite before. Well, not well, little 3-pound strappers, but I'd say this is actually a bit bigger than what I expected. Yeah, now I'll put my light on the X just so you can get a better gauge. Taking that off as well. There now guys, I'd say between 6 and 7 pound I would say. Not a bad deal to be fair. I knew as soon as I struck into it, I could just feel it's just going back. Obviously cod don't do that. These fish fight a hell of a lot harder than cod. There's all the cod anglers out there, some guys maybe not agree with me, but these fish are the real deal. Like compared to a cod, they scrap like crazy. I mean, look at the face on that. Absolute evil fish, our congers. I'm over the moon. It was well worth the trip down the cliff anyways. So there you are. Nice fish. Hopefully we can bag a cod or something now as well. We've won about a couple of pounds. It'll just make a nice video because obviously I've had this eel now, and people will be curious to know as well. This fish was on lug, bluey, and carp, and I think carp's dynamite for conger. I really do. I've had loads of congers on carp, fish up to 15 pound. Obviously this isn't quite that size, but I'd say it's a good 6 to 8 pound. Yeah, I'd say about 8. Nice eel. It's very black as well. It's a resident fish, so it's been living here a while. So yeah, so I'll get a quick still with it, and I'll get it back to fight another day. Right guys, just a little bit of an update. How many casts have we had? 1, 2, 3. I've had 4 casts. First 2 casts, you can just see little tiny rattles. Not fish like either lobster or crab. And then third cast, I got that conger, and then I've just had another cast there. And same again. either lobster or crabbed out, because every time I come to pull in as well, it's snag solid. And when I manage to get it out the snag, it's just bare hooks really that's left. So yeah, it's going to be a struggle to get a cod or something out, like, but at least I've had an eel out, so that's very good, very good. But nice to nail a codfish. That's what I've come down for really. So even want a couple of pound, I'd settle for that now, because it will make a decent session, you know. So, but yeah, I've just put another bluey Logan carpet out there to see if maybe snare another conger, maybe even pick a cod up. I mean, if I pick a cod up on them type of baits, bluey cart and lug, I should say, sorry. The bait's like thick as my hand, so if a codfish picks one of them up, it's going to be something 5+, picking baits up like that, you know. So, and my lug baits there coming back as well, bare up, just straight lug, they're coming back bare up, so maybe mixing the baits up, making bigger baits will last longer, well, because obviously there's lobsters and things like that about, so yeah. But I'll keep you updated if anything else happens. Get the bite there, guys. Feels like another conger. what a what a mess it's made. I'm gonna have to sort my main line out. Right guys, I'll pop you up in here. Wait a sec. Just pop the light on there. There. There we go guys, another reel. I'd say it's slightly bigger fish, this one. I'd say it's about 8.5, maybe 9 pound, this fish I'd say. I can feel it's a bit more weight in this one. Same crack again, just bluey carton lug. Big chunky bit. Yeah, it's and as you can see, it's compared to the last reel, this one's more grey. It's more of a grey coloured fish, this. So this fella's come off the sand. It's come off the sand, this one, from deeper water. While the storms have been on, he's come in to munch on all the razor fish, small innocent fish, crabs, everything really. Just like cod, just feed the exact same way as cod. He'll come in and when after the weather's been rough or while it's rough, and they'll come and munch on everything. But aye, It's nice. Oh bloody hell! It's on my shoulder now. It's trying to wrap itself around me. Bloody hell! Crikey! Oh, bloody hell, pal! You bloody hard work, you wheels. There we go. Yeah, it's a lot more of a leaner fish in it. Much longer, and it feels a lot more weight in it as well. So yeah, there you have it. Fantastic. Just eat a cod now and we're sorted. So I'll catch us again if I catch any more. Little whip conger that time. Alive with congers. Take these over here so I can sit you down on my rock platform. That's handy. Slightly hooked. You're going to have to bear with me guys because I'm obviously a bit new to this video on crack, so I'm just trying my best here to get lights and everything in position so I can show you the fish what I'm catching. Where's that fish? It's better there. Looking up. That one's better here maybe. We'll try that. Ooh. Right guys, there we are. A very smaller, very much smaller reel this time. I'd say it'll be about maybe 3.5 pounds or something like that. They're bloody hard work to handle, I tell you. but a night that should be cod. It's all conger, three congers tonight so far. Still 2 hours fishing left as well, so I might catch more. Yeah. They're harder to handle, these little ones, because as I say, they're only very small and wiggly. There you have it. So it's about maybe 3.5 pound this eel, I'd say. It's not big at all, but oh well. I thought, I say it bite, you gave a good pull over, but and I was like, ooh. And I struck into it and I thought, oh, because it wasn't fighting like them other eels was, and I thought, oh, could be a codfish. And then nah, never. I felt it come up, because congers tend to come up and high up in the water column quite early. Say, for example, you cast 50 yards, the last 20 of it, the conger are already on top of the water, and that's, I could just feel the fish on the top, so I knew before I even seen it what it was like. But there you have it, another conger eel. So this one's about 3.5 pounds, so I'll get another still with this fish, and I'll get back to fight another day. Bye. The fish, it's fighting crazy. Bloody hell. I've just had a nice eel on there. It's just snapped us about maybe, I don't know, I think I got it to the top of the water. I just felt it go, I just felt something go bang. To be fair, that trace there, them two first eels, I had them on that trace, so the trace was a little bit mangled. That was great. Getting off the bottom, the rod was just arced over and it was just boof, 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 boof. Just constantly going like that. It was a better fish, a bit double figure fish, that I'd say. I actually heard the line snap, but I've got my trace back. It's just the hook length where but maybe an inch or two where it's been rubbed at. It's snapped it. 80-pound trace and wallop. So it was a lot better fish. You've been definitely double figures by the feel of it. As I say, that I forgot to tell you, the biggest one that I weighed before, that was £9.10, that fish. So it was a little bit bigger than what I expected, maybe half a pound or something what I expected. But that was a nice fish. So hopefully we'll catch a better one. Alright guys, bloody hell, lost my voice there. I just put a straight lug bait out then, and I got a reasonable decent bite. looked coddy, like very thumping rattly type bite, and it dropped slack. I picked it up and I felt it nodding away and I hit it, but there was nothing on, so I think it was a codling that, like, by the way it was biting. But yeah, so what we had so far, we had 3 conger, lost a nice eel then as well, and missed a reasonable bite then as well. Looked more coddy like. So yeah, not doing too bad. No dogfish yet. I mean, I've spoke to, so I'll probably catch one now, but no dogfish yet, so that's a good thing. So I'll keep you updated if there's any more bites. I managed one. Oh, dogfish that is. So we finally managed a dogfish. It's about time, like, but we've done well to avoid them tonight. Like, I've done well to avoid them tonight. It's the first one. I haven't got much bait left now. I'd say I've got about maybe 10 bits of lug and a bit of bluey left, but a slice of bluey I should say. So I won't be here much longer. Maybe a couple of casts or something like that. No cod though. No cod. As I say, my mother was out this morning, low water, and he got 7 dogs. £2 codling. I think he got a bass about £2 as well, but just dominated by dogs there. But on here tonight, it's a hell of a lot rougher ground here, like, so the dogs don't enter it as much. That's why, well, probably that's why the congers are here in force. But after that big blow yesterday, they were feeding hard, like, and so I'd like to have known what size that one was that I lost. That was a really good fish. That can't complain. I mean, we've had 3, so it'll be all right. So I'll get back when I'm either finishing or got another fish. Alright guys, I think I'm going to call it a wrap now. The fishing's going to be quiet now, and plus I've literally just run out of bait as well, so I think he had 3 lug left, but there's no point in casting them back out. Yeah, it's been a good session. So 3 conger, 1 lost, and I managed one of them dogfish, but no cod though, no cod. I was just thinking to myself then, like the past couple of times when I've had a decent cod deuce, it's when the sea's still been big and lively. So as soon as it goes calm, well, it's not calm today. Like it's still like it's like a big lazy roll coming in. To be fair, fish seas like that over the northeast, like over New Brigham Way and up Arbroath and things like that, and you murder cod when it's like that after a big blow, but it's different over here. The fishing's totally different. You have to like work harder for your fish, I guess, over this side. But yeah, it's yeah, there's no cod anywhere. So, but as I say, like I think my past couple of days when I've done all right, when the sea's been very lively, pretty much borderline fishable. I mean, there's no chance you could have fished yesterday because like it was 40 to 60 mile an hour southwesterlies. You'd be absolutely stupid to fish in conditions like that. Like no, it's a no that. I've been doing like anything between 25 to 30, maybe 35, 25 to 35. They're the best winds. I like the best do's I have over this side now of our local area of the west coast is when it's borderline fishable, when you can just about get a line in the water and hold the bottom. That's when I seem to do my best fishing for cod these days. Never used to be like that. I mean, you could about 10 years ago and that, like, well, say even not even that, like 4 or 5 years ago, you could come down in these conditions and you'd still pull a couple of fish out, no bother at all. But it's all different now. Things are changing dead quick. Say November time and we're still catching congers. That like, well, say 4 or 5 years ago, you catch odd ones, not in these numbers, no way. Like, so the time when I normally fish for congers is between June and well, September, October time. Then, well, start of October. Then I normally just switch to the cod. But the summer species are hanging on much longer now. So obviously, I wonder if it's anything to do with the water and that. Getting warmer and stuff like that, who knows. But yeah, but anyways guys, I'll catch you later. Hopefully get out maybe next week sometime. It's still forecast to blow again towards the weekend onwards through midweek, so hopefully sneak a session in there sometime. So it'll be on the cod again. It'll just be 90% of my fishing over these next 4 months will just be cod fishing and maybe an odd one on skate and things like that. So yeah, so until next time guys, I will catch you later.